Michael Chandler plans for a quick night in the octagon if his expected fight with Conor McGregor becomes a reality. Chandler is expected to face McGregor later this year. McGregor, who hasn't fought since suffering a leg injury at UFC 264, is ramping up his fight camp for a UFC comeback. Chandler and McGregor squared off as opposing coaches on The Ultimate Fighter 31. It's been months since the season's conclusion, and as of this writing, the matchup has yet to be booked. Chandler remains active in the gym and the media as a potential fight announcement looms. He's forecasting a knockout win if he and McGregor face off in the cage. Michael Chandler promises he'll knock out Conor McGregor. During a recent Twitter Q&A session, Chandler was asked to predict how he would beat McGregor in their expected fight. "Second round KO," Chandler replied. Chandler hasn't fought since a loss to Dustin Poirier at UFC 281. Before that, he knocked out Tony Ferguson with a front kick at UFC 274. McGregor's injury stoppage loss to Poirier at UFC 264 was his second straight defeat to Poirier in 2021. Overall, he's lost 3 of his last 4 fights, with the lone victory during the current stint coming against Donald Cerrone in 2020. Before signing with the UFC, Chandler was one of the best finishers in Bellator history, knocking out the likes of Patricky, Pitbull, Frary and Benson Henderson. He knocked out Dan Hooker in his UFC debut at UFC 257. McGregor, like Chandler, is predicting a knockout win in his return. His last knockout victory was against Eddie Alvarez at UFC 205 for the UFC lightweight title. Chandler knows a fight with McGregor won't be easy, although he's confident in his chances. As he prepares for a big paycheck, he's also predicting a big statement will be made inside the cage.